Hello children, I welcome you all to Class 5 English. In this video, we'll see the continuation of the lesson, The Thunder Cake. So let us have a recap of the lesson, part 1. So this is a story of a little girl who had visited her grandmother who lived in Michigan. One day, there was a loud thunder which made the girl scared. She hid herself under the bed. The grandmother tried to distract her attention from the thunder sound by involving her in the preparation of the thunder cake. The grandmother asked the child to count the numbers immediately after the lightning and to stop after the thunder. In this way, they could count the number of miles the storm is away from them. Though the girl was very scared, she kept going along with her grandmother to collect eggs first, then milk, and then they went to the dry shed to collect sugar, chocolate and flour for preparing the thunder cake. The next was the secret ingredients. Now let us get into the story. 3 overripe tomatoes and some strawberries, Grandma whispered as she squinted at the list. I climbed up high on the trellis. The ground looked a long way down. I was scared. I'm here, child, she said. Her voice was steady and soft. You won't fall. I reached for 3 luscious tomatoes while she picked strawberries. Lightning again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I counted. Kabang, boom-a-room, the thunder growled. So the girl built up the courage and she was dared to do everything whatever the grandmother had instructed her to do so. So she climbed up a trellis, that is a metal bar which supported the plants as they grow. So she collected some tomatoes while the grandmother picked them some strawberries, and finally all the ingredients are ready for making the cake. We hurried back to the house and the warm kitchen and we measured the ingredients. I poured them into the mixing bowl while Grandma mixed. I churned butter for the frosting and melted chocolate. Finally, we poured the batter into the cake pans and put them into the oven together. Lightning lit the kitchen. I only counted to 3 and the thunder rumbled and crashed. 3 miles away, Grandma said, and the cake is in the oven. We made it. The little girl and the grandmother were very happy, for they have collected all the ingredients needed for the thunder cake. The little girl was mixing the butter and the melted chocolate for frosting the thunder cake, while the grandmother was mixing the other ingredients for preparing the batter. So they were doing this. They saw a lightning flashed in the sky. Now this time it was only 3 miles the storm was away from them. So they prepared the cake and they kept the cake in the oven. We'll have a real thunder cake. As we waited for the cake, Grandma looked out of the window for a long time. Why you aren't afraid of thunder? You are too brave, she said as she looked right at me. I'm not brave, Grandma, I said. I was under the bed, remember? But you got out from under it, she answered. And you got eggs from mean old Nellie Peck hen. You got milk from old Kick cow. You went through tangleweed woods to the dry shed. You climbed the trellis in the barnyard. Only a very brave person could have done all these things. The grandmother appreciated the child for being brave, but the little girl didn't accept, as initially she hid herself under the bed because she was very afraid of thunder. The grandmother made the little girl to understand that it was her who collected all the ingredients while there was lightning and thunder was heard. I thought and thought as the storm rumbled closer. She was right. I was brave. Brave people can't be afraid of a sound, child, she said as we spread out the tablecloth and set the table. When we were done, we hurried into the kitchen to take the cake out of the oven. After the cake had cooled, we frosted it. Just then the lightning flashed, and this time it lit the whole sky. Even before the last flash had faded, the thunder rolled, boomed, crashed, and boomed just above us. The storm was here. The little girl realized that she had done all these brave actions and considered herself as a brave child. The grandmother and the little girl were very much excited that they had prepared the cake. They took out the cake from the oven and frosted with chocolate cream and kept some strawberries on the cake. Before the storm reached them, they made the real thunder cake. Perfect, Grandma cooed. Just perfect. She beamed as she added the last strawberry to the glistening chocolate frosting on top of her thunder cake. As rain poured down on our roof, Grandma cut a wedge for each of us. She poured us steaming cups of tea from the samovar. When the thunder roared above us so hard it shook the windows and rattled the dishes in the cupboards. We just smiled and ate our thunder cake. From that time on, I never feared the voice of thunder again. It was a perfect thunder cake. Finally, the storm reached them and it started raining heavily. This time, the thunder roared so hard, the dishes in the cupboards were rattled, the windows were shaken. But this time, the little girl was not scared. Rather, she was happy and smiling, and she enjoyed the thunder cake with her grandmother. Children, from this story, we all realized that the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. We can accomplish great things if we look at problems face on rather than being held back by doubt and fear. Now these pictures will make you understand your logical fears and illogical fears. You can be scared of animals when you are in a forest because it has a logical reason, which is you can be attacked by any animal at any time. But you cannot be scared of animals when you visit a zoo. Since all the animals are kept in a cage, there are no chances of getting attacked by an animal. When you visit a zoo and still you have fear of animals, that is completely illogical and unreasonable. Such fears you have to overcome and you have to conquer, then only you can enjoy your life. Children, now let us learn some new words from the story. Sultry, hot and humid. Drift, move slowly with no control over direction. Crackling, short, sharp sound. Shudder, shake suddenly and noisily. Overcome, get over something. Horizon, the line where Earth's surface and the sky appear to meet. Cooed, spoke in gentle and loving way. Stammered, spoke with repeated sound, especially out of fear. Crowed, spoke in proud loud voice. Scurried, moved quickly with small short steps. Slit, made a long straight narrow cut. Bellowed, shouted loudly. Ingredients, foods or substances that are combined to make a particular dish. Trellis, a light frame made of crossed bars of wood or metal used as a support for climbing plants. Luscious, contains lot of juice. Frosted, decorated with icing sugar. Glistening, shining by reflecting light from a wet or smooth surface. Wedge, a piece with one thick and a thin pointed end. Samovar, a metal used to boil water for tea. Children, hope you all enjoyed this interesting story. Thank you all.